Welcome back to the Sonic Locker Room. This is Bill Althouse of Sideliner Sports, and we're celebrating our 18th year bringing you the best and the brightest from Eastern Jackson County and the metro area. A few years ago, I got a call from a local activities director, and he said, hey, I got some good news for you. We're going to add a new sport to the high school, flag football. And I'm like, wow, that sounds interesting. What started out as a club sport at many area high schools is now a sanctioned sport by the Missouri State High School Activities Association. And we're going to be talking to Tyler Reynolds, the flag football coach at William Chrisman High School, and three of his players. And Tyler, the first year you were an assistant coach. The past 2 years you've been the head coach. What's this 3-year journey been like for you and the team?
It's been a lot of growth. I mean, in the first year, I like to describe it in a way of the first year it was just go out there, have fun, play some games, learn as the process went along. The second year it was, okay, we got a couple games under our belt. Let's see if we can start focusing on winning some games, still having fun. And this year it's been a pleasure because I've seen the girls. Some of these girls have been playing all 3 years. And it's really taken a huge stride in the off season. We got a good program going. We got girls emphasizing each other. We got a positive record and everything. And it's been a crazy experience to see us start where we won one game our first year. And now we're already up to 4 wins not even halfway through the season.
Oh, good for you, man. That's awesome. How did you get involved? Did you approach Jeff Alderman, the AD there, and say, hey, I'd like to be a part of this flag football program after, working with the boys team previously?
So, funny story is my first year teaching was 3 years ago. I was fresh out of college, and I decided I wasn't going to coach at all my first year. And I saw the opportunity arise, and I was like, you know what? Flag football can't be that crazy from normal football. I played college football. So I can lend some leadership skills or help benefit the team or whatnot. And so it definitely was a process. I came up to Coach and I said, hey, I would love to be a part of this. I don't have the time to be the head coach, but I would love to be an assistant coach. He basically gave me the opportunity. Found a head coach. We worked together, and then it just prospered from that. This year was the first year I coached tackle, so this is the first year I've done both sports.
Oh, okay.
And the last year, it was just flag.
Wow. The first flag football game I covered, I knew every girl on the team because they were all multi-sport athletes. How special is it for you to have players like Piper Potoff, Ava Brown, and Taliena Key, who are also multi-sport athletes?
I mean, it's a game changer. They bring leadership qualities to the team that you don't learn outside of sports, really. Like being able to face the adversity when something's wrong or losing a game, understanding it's not the end of the world and you have to play another game. We have a motto on our team that you can't win a game by one play, you can't lose a game by one play, but you have to play each play like it's the last play. And so they do a really good job. They've been really crucial to our success this year. I think every one of them has scored at least one touchdown.
Wow, that just makes me smile. That is so cool. Taliena Key, a freshman, plays safety on the flag football team at William Chrisman High School, also is part of the softball team and the basketball team. Taliena, how do you find enough hours in the day to participate in so many activities?
I think seeing my teammates at practice, it just brings me so much joy, and it makes me want to just keep coming and putting in work.
Now, are you a football fan? Did you know the ins and outs, the rules of football before you joined the flag football team?
Yep.
So how excited were you coming to William Chrisman High School knowing that you would have the opportunity to play flag football?
I've actually been looking forward to this since 7th grade.
Cool. All right. I love that. You know, they're now the big schools, smaller schools, middle-sized colleges are offering flag football scholarships now. Also playing basketball and softball at William Chrisman. It may be an unfair question, but do you have a favorite sport?
No. I think basketball and flag football. Those are just my two right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you have a favorite between those two?
Flag football.
Flag football. All right. Your responsibility is the safety. What do you play, a zone defense or do you play a man defense?
We do both, depending on the offense. And out of those two, I think I like man best because everybody gets their own little person, and I get back.
Tyler, you love to hear that enthusiasm, don't you?
I really do. I think she brings a great energy to the team. She's got some cousins that have been playing on the team for a while, so it's nice to get the full family involved.
Piper Potoff, the quarterback of the team, a sophomore. How excited are you about being a part of this new program at Chrisman?
I'm so excited. It's one of my favorite sports.
Now, you also are on the track team. How does that work out for you, Piper, in regards to playing basically two sports at the same time?
So I go to track practice first, and then I'll go to flag practice. And it just depends on, like, if there's a track meet Friday, I will go. And it just, like, depends on, like, the days of the track meet.
Tyler, what does Piper bring to the team?
So Piper was a freshman last year. She kind of played as our JV quarterback last year, and we had a senior quarterback. And so she kind of knew that the reins were kind of getting pushed her way when she came this year. But I also told her when she came up to me, she said, I'm super excited to start at quarterback. And I looked at her and said, I don't know what you're talking about. You have to earn that first. And so she's really with a lunch pail mentality of bringing her extra work ethic and bringing a leadership mentality to work every single day, whether right after track practice or I watched her run onto the practice field after finishing a meet, having her mom drive her back to practice so she can still come to flying practice. So it's that dedication, that emphasis, and enthusiasm that I really appreciate from her.
Piper, where does that come from? The fact that, you'll leave a track meet and head over to either a game or a practice for the flag football team?
I think it more comes from, like, my dad, because I think if you're doing two things at since I'm doing two sports at a time, I need to get to both. That's just what I've been.
Piper, what type of offense do you run, and do you have the opportunity to throw a few passes during the game?
A spread.
Oh, do you like that?
Yeah.
I bet. Tyler, how do you come up with, as Taliena was saying, either zone or man on defense and then a spread offense? You must have a lot of confidence in these young ladies.
I do. I have a really good coaching staff that I confer with, and we talk a lot about. The offense is kind of a mixture of a different couple concepts that we put together, trying to get our girls and our athletes into space. We got some great athletes that when they get the ball in their hands, magical things happen. And our defense has been doing it this year. I have to credit my defensive coordinator. I think we have a positive point differential of close to almost 130 at this point.
Ooh.
We've been winning big, and so that's helped a lot. And so our offense has been on the tracks, running down the streams, and our defense has been stopping people in their tracks. So it's been really helpful. And we just let our girls play football at the end of the day.
Ava Brown, a junior wide receiver on the team. Have you been a part of the team all 3 years, Ava?
Yes, sir, I have.
What have you enjoyed about the past 3 years playing flag football at Chrisman?
Honestly, the first couple years, like Mr. Reynolds said, it was more about having fun and not so much competition. Even though we were still competitors, it was still about having fun. But overall, the community of girls, and we have great coaches. It makes you want to be there. It makes you want to show up every day because you're part of that team, and it's important for every single person to be there and show up.
Are you a fan of football? Do you enjoy watching it?
Yes, I've been watching football since I can remember. So I was always a fan of it. And when I seen that we were going to have a girls' flag team, I immediately wanted to join and was just hoping that they would during the day.
God, you know, Tyler, this has offered so many opportunities to so many young ladies. Now, with your team, multi-athletes, but a lot of girls didn't really have anything to keep them busy, to keep them occupied, and flag football came around. Do you think it's just going to continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger as the years go along?
Oh, 100%. I mean, we've already opened up doors for our girls to go to the next level. We had a senior last year signed with Illinois Wesleyan. She's currently starting there as playing a defensive back.
Wow.
She played for us for 2 years. She was an amazing player, and she got paid to go to school for it. And so the opportunity keeps opening up more and more doors. We have girls that are getting recruited today. I think the big mission is trying to get it nationwide, as we are still pushing the MISHA agenda right now. I think from putting my ear down and listening to the wind blows, it sounds like once St. Louis kind of comes along a little bit more, then we'll be able to have a full state tournament. Hopefully one day be traveling around, maybe playing Mizzou for a state championship and make it big time. So it's just continuing to progress the sport, continuing to progress female sports and whatnot. And hopefully, because I mean, flag football has been around for girls for a while now, and the warmer states like Arizona and Florida and whatnot, so now it's finally coming up northern where these colder states where the spring is a little bit more dreadful than it is down there.
Oh, yeah.
So it's definitely, it's come a long way in 3 years. I know you can ask Ava, she's seen the rules change a little bit here and there, and the officiating still coming a long way because it's still a new sport for a lot of us. I mean, we're all growing every year, every day, every game. And so I just hope that it keeps continuing. I hope one day it's as big as tackle football is. And I mean, in upcoming Olympics, we're going to have flags for both men and females. So hopefully that bridges the gap and creates an opportunity for a lot of these women in the country and across the world to really make a difference and have fun playing the game that we love.
Tyler Reynolds, Piper Potoff, Ava Brown, and Taliena Key, we can't thank you enough for joining us today. It's been such an insightful program. I can't wait to catch the Bears play flag football at William Chrisman High School. Folks, you're always welcome here in the Sonic Locker Room, and thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.